cash. Yeah, I did all that, had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice, I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog, walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'ma jack it like Letterman. Y'all better not let them in, they gon' rotate it, so I keep the pedaling. Started a chain, the cycle is heaven sent. This is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a big bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah. I've been married to this hustle, this is my ring, watch I step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch I touch down, pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed, the cut down is for us.
Hello everyone. A bit loud then. How's everyone doing? At this beautiful Thursday morning. How is everyone doing? Let's have a look. Good morning, Raphael. As you can hear, I was very close to cancelling the live because I am not feeling great. Still got the cold, the man flu, but still managed to make my coffee. Oh, hopefully that will push us through. But yeah, I thought I'll open it. It's a good opportunity today because we're in a bit of drawdown as well. A lot of people ask me about what do you do when you're in drawdown. Yeah, we can see it live. Ionut, micro-cap trader. Raphael told you have some rum. I need to have some rum for sure. Put that down a bit. How are you guys? Chris, good morning from Kenya as always. Good morning, let's see the world. Everyone's piling in. That's good. Let's see what's going on with the pound dollar on a Thursday morning. Pre-market, as always. Starting a bit later today. Been early the last couple of sessions, but yeah, tough night. I couldn't. These colds, man, in Bali. When you're a dad, you're like, okay, I've got through something now. Hopefully there won't be another cold or anything like that for a while. And then a few weeks, like a few days go by and your son comes back with a cold and you're like, oh, I'm surely not going to get this. Give it a day or two and it just destroys you. But that comes with the territory of being a dad. Let's get it all back up. Thanks, appreciate that. Let's see the world. Yesterday we had our Vanguard Zoom call, so there was no live yesterday on Wednesdays. It was a great session yesterday. Yeah, we had a good session. We talked about how it was called the 1 million mark. Now I won't go in detail of what that video is, but the Vanguards will know what I'm talking about. Especially when it's hot, it can be very uncomfortable. I agree. Air condition is at full. Probably doesn't help either. DXY is bearish, but it's coming into a daily bullish fair value gap. Might be more for you to sell positions. Yeah, so like I've said before, 3 to 5 positions is my max positions where I like to be. This is getting now to an area where I'm probably gonna have to call. I'm probably going to hedge this at some point. What I'm waiting for is to put my final position in. So I've got 3 positions in. We've managed this trade quite well. We had a position there. We took, this says 1,600, but it's actually 600 in profit. So it's a grand down. So this was profitable. This was profitable in 2 repositions as well. So I re-entered my position here, thinking that we're not going to take the high, and we did this overnight. I woke up in about this time. So what I'm going to be waiting for is to see where I'm going to place my last position. If this gets to like $2,000, which will be $1,500 in drawdown with the profits, then I'm probably going to hedge it in one direction until we hit that 128 level. I'll see. I might have to do it sooner, but I want to see if we're going to get this. If we're going to get here, that is probably going to be my last position in, and then we'll think about hedging this at least to 128, and then try and manage it there. Hello, Zigasp. Oh, let's see what the coffee is going to do for us, and hopefully this works as well. Right, let's get the music a little bit higher. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, guys. I bring you live content every single day, including Wednesdays. We do the Vanguard Mentorship Zoom call. The best place to be. I think so anyway. I think the Vanguards would say the same things as well. Here we go. Let's zoom in. We've broken this sort of area. I think this... Wait, that's too loud now. Let's put the music down. Getting into the analysis. I think that there is prospect that this is going here. I feel like this is the next draw of liquidity. 128s. So, we need to see how we're going to plan this. Let's look at the DXY. Yeah, DXY is also, if we look at these 2 levels, it's pretty much at the 50% now of this between 104 and 102s. We do have that gap here on the daily from the historical data. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean everything. I just want to have a refreshed view on everything though. Like sometimes you put your lines in, might be a week old. You need to, especially when you need to make crucial decisions, you need to have a clean chart and look at it properly. Before we start marking this up, what we're going to do is look at the news as well. Good old baby pips. Oh, I need some meds. I need some medicine. High news at 11 o'clock. Today's the 7th though. 9:15 Euro news, and 11 o'clock we've got Fed Chair Powell testimony that can create some preparation, I would say, for the main event, which is the non-farm payroll. What I'm actually going to do as well, since we're going to do some analysis, I'm just going to change where that subscriber number is, just so you can see the screen really well. Who else is in? Let's see. And dog, I meant, like ICT says, no lipstick. How's ICT doing, by the way? Is anyone following his progress on the World Cup? Let's look at a little bit lower time frame. Not much here. if this comes back down, yeah, we're full in risk mitigation right now. And what that means, if you're from the Vanguards, you can go and watch the video on how I do risk mitigation. But what the plan is today is to any opportunity that we're going to get, that we can decrease risk, we're going to do it. For two reasons. One, yes, this is less than $1,000 now in drawdown, considering the profits. And I normally have about $2,000 as an area where I'm like, I'm going to close this now, or I'm going to hedge it and try and make money on the opposite direction if I want to hold this to 128s. Now, if this opens and comes down here, we need to make some thinking. Do some thinking. Speak English. Overlays. Boom, 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 boom. There we go, found it. What we're going to do is going to place it up there. Let me see if that changes it. There we go. I think that's a better place for the subscribers. Maybe a bit on the left. Boom, boom, boom. 15 minutes till the London Open. Well, 40 coming up. Apologize for that, guys. Save. I did have a good sleep. I'm not going to say I didn't have a good sleep, but 2 tablespoons of honey in water and a little lemon juice. You need heat it until it's warm, not too hot. That soothes your throat if you have a fever. No fever, so that's the good news. Seem a bullish day for GU. I may come down for liquidity below the market open. Yeah, I think my overall picture on the pound dollar is that we're heading to 128. I think 128 is totally on the cards. But when we start doing the analysis now, we're gonna see that. I've got a feeling that we're hunting these liquidities above here. There is opportunities for this to have a little bit of a relay before we get there. We're gonna see. We did break on the 4 hours below the 23, never retraced though, which for my eyes means that we're getting a bit of a fundamental push there. What broker is the fivers to trade with using MT4, MT5? As you know, Yanis, other prop firms struggle offering MetaTrader platforms, so how are the fivers still managing it? Well, fivers have no issue with MetaTrader because they have their own license. What happened with the other prop firms? They were borrowing the license from other brokers. So they didn't actually have their own MetaTrader license, so they were using someone else's. Hi Sean, San, I always forget how to pronounce your name. I'm also in a bit of drawdown short in EU yesterday. Yeah, I think a lot of people have been caught in this move. Obviously we have to look at this area of interest here for the dollar. If it's going to sell off, I think this area of it does look quite bearish, doesn't it? The dollar just does look quite weak, so we have to be a bit careful with what we're going to do and how we're going to handle this trade. Euro dollar, still a very bullish candle here, bullish candle close on the daily. We've broken heavily above this area. Normally when that happens though, you do see a retest. You see a retest, come and retest these levels. So there is possibility that this can come and return a little bit to the downside. So we'll see what that is. I'm gonna do the euro as well. Let's remove all the drawings, start fresh. Good morning, Aurelio. ICT said he was going to reveal all his trades on 1st of March. Still nothing. High yours red, no stop loss. It's the way I trade. Repositioning requires for you to be red. But every month I get paid, so I can understand why people... It's not for everyone, I guess. Have you burned your account yet? No. This is a big account. This is 250,000. So these are normal, guys. The way I trade, this is very, very normal. Looking to short at 127464, 15 minutes, 62%. We're going to look at that. The analysis. Looking for longs on euro on 4 hour. Watch whilst you are in drawdown. Does that affect your Darwin X account rating scoring, even though you are closing it in profit later? Depends on the drawdown. So let's have a look. Darwin X. I've only done 2 positions on Darwin X. So it's $80 down. What's that? That is like 3-4%. Because it's a very small account. It's $1,400. This only has opportunity for one more position. So that position is going to be my last position. With the Darwin X, I need to be a little bit more careful. That's why our position's a little bit wider. But yeah, it does do a daily summary. When it closes the day, it updates every hour, I think, the ranking. So it does affect it. I think I'm now at 800th position. We seem to be on a MMBM on EU. Good morning, John. If you feel the GU is going higher, why don't you exit your current position? Because I don't think it's going to go... even if it goes higher, I still can manage this trade. That's the difficulty. When I'm in drawdown, there's no thought process around, I better close this because I need to, I don't want to blow my account. That sort of thought process. My thought process is right, so we're in more premium price. How can I position myself to get profit from where I am in this state of position? How much have I placed into this trade? Remember, this has about $500, $600 in profit from the start of this trade. So we're $600 down where this position is, because this is holding this position from the 4th. So it might look like it's a lot, but it's actually less than it looks. We seem to be... Good morning, John. We said that if you feel that, yeah. So are you long-term trader then? Am I long-term? I'm a trader. Some days I get my day trades. I close them between 2 to 3 hours. That's my best trades. Sometimes I have to hold and reposition and it takes a couple of days. Sometimes it takes a week. But, you know, I'm doing this for a living. I'm not doing it. I'm doing this to flash to people big profits. And, you know, this is how I know I can make consistently money and pay the bills and make 5-figure months. And yes, I understand that a lot of people obviously don't have my experience and how I react to the market and how I can be patient and how I can react to different conditions in the market. Like we said, trading is something that everyone has to identify what works for them. And when you identify it, make sure you bottle it, because that's what's going to pay you for the rest of the life. Your way is not for everyone. That is true, because not everyone is as comfortable as you being in red. Yeah, I get excited when it's in red. it means that I'm going to be making potentially more money, especially if I'm just taking profits of 10 pips on a one position. That's $100. So when these occasions happen, two things happens. One is an opportunity for me to improve my future way of repositioning. Why? Because it's live data, it's conditions that obviously I have to think about them. They're not the ones that I'm just like, oh, it's in, made some profit. That's great when it happens, because it happens about 80% of the time. When I do get the 20% of trades where it does go against me, and if we think of this, guys, I missed my entry here because I was with my son. Yeah, I did get it on the Darwin X, and that's why the Darwin X, this one here, was it this one? This one here. This was the entry that was gonna pay off, but I put it on the Darwin X. I didn't put it on my main account. So I put it in the notes in my trade Zella. When my reposition hasn't been filled, which I wanted it to be filled, then I should have done risk mitigation at this point. But what happened then, we had another push down. I made another $200 on this. So it added up to $500 in profit, something like that. So then I was like, okay, even though this should have been at risk mitigation, I've decreased some risk, closed this position here. I re-entered for a bounce. I thought we're going to be consolidating, but for future reference, in NFB week, we have different characteristics of the market. So we need to be aware of these conditions. Look at this. We've been pushing up since 1st of March with not a lot of reaction and almost like completely in this move without taking the highs yet. So I do think that this potentially has room to come down, but the overwhelming arena for this is to the upside, potentially to 128. I hope that helps. So what we're going to do is start analyzing the pound dollar first. If you're wondering what I'm doing, these are my scruffy levels. Go and follow the scruff. He has a couple of videos on this, on how to put these levels. This is interesting. Where price is now. Good morning, Paul. Hope you're feeling better soon. I hope so too. Where are we with the price action? Let's see where we need to be. We're at 1273s. 1273s. 004. 004. Let's go on the dailies. Have a look at this. We are approaching a monthly level, which is kind of interesting to see what happens there. I'm not going to add any dailies on this. One to 8. It's on the top of this. One, 2, 6 is exactly on a level. Two things are going to happen here. We're either going to take the liquidity draw above, 128, which is all this range here, is pretty much the highs of this range. That's the 128 there on the top. That will be my buy side liquidity. That is the area where potentially pound dollar can push. The other option is that this fails this level. It's done it once, it's done it twice. It went all the way to the up. But the actual level is done it once here, here. This is the big one here. We might see an open to the upside. We'll have a look. I just want to see my fibs on the month. We're on the 61.8 of that monthly level. We've never been to the 76.4, which is 113, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. I will add this monthly in here. On the week. Pretty much the same area on the 61.8. Let's add our dailies in there. Don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? The dailies. Okay. We've taken the Asian high. We're at premium. Previous daily high is quite far up. So we're looking at the high of the previous swing here, 1276. Now my last position in terms of a short position probably be around this month here. Okay, so we've analyzed the pound dollar. Anything else I want to see here? I just want to throw in the 4 hour, just look at the RSI and Bollinger. We're on the top side of the RSI and the Bollinger. But you can see that trending to the upside. But we are getting to a level where we're going to see a reaction. Now the question is, where is this going to squeeze to? 128 top side, that is quite a bit. That is quite a bit. It's about 70-60 pips. So that would be tough to manage because it will be around 3 grand unless I haven't made, I don't know, made 1,500 out of this trade in profit. Then we can potentially trade the worst entry up there. But we do need to see a little bit of movement to the downside so we can manage this. Now we need to decide where we're going to throw our last units. But considering this, I don't mind where my positions are. Let me see if I can clean the chart a little bit. Object list. So we have our one position here, 2 lots, and one position here. So now I'm deciding where I'm going to place my second part of that lot. I just want to see if I'm going to wait for it to go a little bit higher. It's about 20 pips now spread on my best position. So I'm going to wait to see how we open. If we open lower, start pushing down, then I might hedge half my position. And what that means is that if this continues down, it decreases the risk. If this continues up, I've decreased the risk because I'm taking half the loss. And that hedge can be removed at any moment. Maybe I'll hedge it to the 128. We'll see. Thinking head is on today. But this is good. You get to see how you manage trades when you're in drawdown. Remember, as a trader, all you are is a risk manager. How can you manage your risk? 1 hour is looking, let's look on the monthly. We've been pushing, but we're probably quite in the middle range, top range. Weekly, top range. Daily we've been consolidating around this 128s. It looks like it wants to squeeze to the upside, doesn't it? We had that big push, consolidation. Now we know that there's going to be big reactions around these levels here. The 128s, 128 is definitely going to be a reaction to it. So as long as we can trade it safely to those levels or decrease some risk and wait for the 128, then we can do so. If this starts pulling down, obviously that's good news, right? So we only have to think about how we deal with the downside of this, not the positive side. The positive side, obviously, if this comes down, is great. Let's take the indicators out. Look at this, monthly is exactly at that equal low there. 126 as well. Round numbers, man. Pushed over the Fibonacci retracement, came back down, found it. Now we've got into that level, a push into here, 12749s will put my last entry into that. And then hopefully we see a little bit of retraction. If we don't, then we're gonna hedge the position until 128, and we're probably gonna give it an extra $200 on there, and then if it breaks the 128, I'm just gonna kill it for a loss. But that's the current plan as I see it now. Boom, 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 boom. Make sure you like the streams, guys. Who knows, we might have a Vanguard membership today. Let's see. How are we on? 29 likes. We can definitely do better than 29. Press the like button, guys. I'm here for you guys, even when I'm sick. I think that deserves a like. Ugh. DXY. Let's go to the DXY. Let's have a look at this one sec. We got into that golden zone and we've gone back to the 50%. Okay, getting distracted with the monthlies. Let's keep an eye on the pound dollar. 004 on the same place. Let's start analyzing this. Cool vibes, cool music, cool people, doing what we like. Doesn't get better than this. As they say, living the dream, even when you're sick. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Good morning, Dave. Nice hat. Got this in America. I do like it. Comes out when I have my thinking head on. Well, we won't need this anytime soon, but let's just put it in there. Okay, this is interesting. Now we had that push up to the ultimate highs of 114. We had that generic push. It broke below the 23. Didn't even budge, and then smashed all the way down to the 50%. That's when it started consolidating. Pushed all the way to that level, came back down to this level, and now could push into the 102.8s, and then all the way to 102.100 is, it can be an option there that we need to think about when we're analyzing the chart. Let's look at the days. All right, so this obviously we've got the gap. That is always an attraction. This is 492 pips. The other thing, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, all right, so we've retraced to the 38. Good morning, Dave. So this is highly likely pushing down here. I can see that happening. If that happens, that means that our pound dollar is going to be pushing higher, potentially to these arenas. Now, I need to be clever about this and see how we're going to handle it, if that is the plan for the pound dollar. Remember, when you're in risk mitigation, you're trying to analyze risk. How can I decrease risk? If we start pushing down to this, the market has given us a nice opportunity to decrease risk. And how we can do that, we'll see. If it starts pushing up, then it's going to be our last position for the risk mitigation. Guys, if you haven't not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like the channel. It really, really helps. I know you think it doesn't, but it does. Trust me. Eight minutes to the open. The real liquidity is here. Where's the indicator? Hi Scott, hi Martin, two of our Vanguard members in the house, back from the school run. Still surviving, Martin. No medicine yet. I need to take some medicine, I think. Hands. The fivers allow positions without stop loss. Not for non-funded. If you're doing a challenge, no, you can't have, you need to have stop loss. But if you're a funded trader, you don't require to have stop loss. Omar, all the Vanguards are jumping in today. Five minutes till the open. I have run out of coffee as well. Damn, that's a big name. FX Dove, Forex and crypto trading channel. Wow, that's a big name. How are we doing on the likes, guys? Are we getting there? 48, about 50%. I have some good news for you guys as well. I have been approached from Darwin X to get some discount. So I'm just in chats with them to see what I can get from the community. Let me see. Darwin X. They sound really good, actually. Darwin X and the Fivers are probably the ones that I can fully say, go and do it. Absolutely. Now, instant funding, they've paid me really fast this month. However, I don't know. I don't have experience of like a year or two with them, so still to be seen. So I won't be promoting instant funding until I can guarantee that it is something that I think our community can benefit from. But so far, Darwin X and Fivers, I'm happy to give discounts and to promote them. These are the two that I'm using as well. Oh, where are we? Bum, ba-da-dum. Looks like Leo's having a great time at school. Today we had let me see if I can find some pictures. It was awesome today because it's in Bali. It's Nyepi, which means silent day, which were the whole day on Monday. we have to stay at home. We don't go outside, and it's all about a local religion and how they want to basically demonize the island, the spirits, the bad spirits, to take them out of the island. So everyone stays at home. It's family time. But before that, on Sundays, you do something called the Ogogo, which is the locals create these amazing, huge, like statues out of clay, or almost must be bamboo or something like that. Scary creatures, and these represent the Ogogo represents the spirits of the island, the bad spirits. And they do a whole ceremony where we all go to the town, and they have to play loud music to scare and confuse the Ogogo. And then at the end of it, they light it on fire. It's absolutely incredible. Go and watch on YouTube the Nyapi ceremony. So we're going to see that Sunday. Why I'm saying that is because at our son's school, they did you know how the kids do all these co-working things. They created their own version of Ogogo. So that was really cool. So this morning I went there and I saw them do the parade. Let me see if my wife has done any pictures. Give me a second, I'll find some. Oh, that changed the scene. Give me a sec. We don't have Ragnar. I know he got excited because we talked about Ogogo. Let me find it again. Here we go. Yeah, dressed up and local, and they did a whole ceremony. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. They did the dance. This is his school. Pretty cool. And you can see in the background here, they created that big monster that we talked about, which they call Ogogo. This one here. And all the kids were playing with it. It was awesome, absolutely awesome. That's what you get when you're in the tropical countries. You get to experience the local traditions, and you get to join them. Spell the ceremony. Yeah, let me see how you would find it. I'll find a little bit of a cool one to see. But where we live is one of the biggest ones. Oh man, look at this. I just quickly googled it. The monsters are absolutely huge. We're 1 minute into the open as well. We'll keep an eye on this to see what happens. But look at these monsters. Huge. These big ones. I'll put it in the chat for the people that want to go and see what we're going to be experiencing this Sunday. Is it an English school? Yes, it's an international school. It's actually, for people who have kids, they might know about the Reggio Emilia philosophy. It's an Italian philosophy where the kids get to experience being around animals, chickens. They feed the chickens. They learn how to farm, as in like not farming, but actually they get to plant their own trees, and it's really, really cool. I wish I had something like that. It's not cheap, but it's worth it. Yeah, Martin. I'm gonna do an upload of pictures after this live. I'm in the mood of creating a video as my. I might make a video today. Even I shouldn't do this when I'm not feeling well, but I want to put a video out. I'm going to talk about the importance of round numbers. So keep an eye on that. Might come. I'll see how I feel tonight. If not tonight, maybe over the week. But I don't want to work over the weekend. I should have put something on a Wednesday, but I wasn't in a good shape. Guys, as always, if you don't want to wait for the 150 likes, you can always join us with the Vanguards by clicking on the link in the chat now. That's how you can upgrade. It's our Discord server. We've done 31 weeks now, 31 meetings. Yesterday we were kind of reflecting on all the learning and how the group is doing so amazing. Yeah. Darren, you'll see coming in sometimes in here. We're chatting about, a lot of the times we forget the industry. Martin. Yeah, she's a good one to follow because you can see a lot of background of our life. But yes, what was I saying? About Darren. We were talking about how our group, you don't see a lot of blown accounts. You see a lot of people doing well. So I think that's a testament to the community we're building. And Marcel, you might know Marcel from in here. He's our moderator. He's on holiday at the moment, but he will be back. We've got to miss Marcel. Love his energy. A very spiritual guy as well. He knows his stuff. We have a running joke with Martin because in an NLP world, and you get to learn this in our Discord, when you go to the Discord, it's basically when you get access to the Vanguard, you get access to the main chat, which is everyone in here. And then you get access to the Zoom calls here, Zoom recordings. I can't open it because it's got all the links. But in there, you'll find 31 videos. And in those videos, we start with, it's pretty much what has helped me become the 1%, which is being consistent, profitable, being able to get paid multiple thousands every month continuously and live only from trading. I think that is why you guys are watching me, and why I used to watch other people. I used to join the Scruffy Squad and all the other guys because I wanted to follow someone who is actually doing this for life and making money from it. So yeah, we created this community, and through that we've met some really cool people, and at the same time the cool people are actually doing well. So it's a nice place to be. What's up, Yanis? Still holding that sell from 2 days? I'm also in a sell now. Yeah, I don't normally close trades for a loss. So I manage trades. So I want to manage this into profit. I'm just reading Pablo's message there. Did you think about uploading a weekly video blog? Yeah, the thing is I don't have time. It requires a lot of time. Editing takes time. I used to do some really cool edits on my other account, which was my name, and it would be like life, what's it called? Like a life blog, it would be about our life in, let's see if we get an entry here. It looks like activity is coming in. Can't remember where I want to enter now. Get back. This area here. Let's get an alert in there. This will be my last position. If we get there. Yeah, so editing takes a lot of time, even though I love editing, video editing. I try and keep it to trading just because it takes a lot of effort. It's quite easy to do an edit on trading, just because it's your screen, you're recording it, all you're showing is a little bit of trading and maybe some elements on there. It doesn't take a lot of effort. But when you actually try and do a video vlog, you have to think about a lot of things, how the videos match to the music and all the scenes that switch. It's quite a lot. It's a full-time job. Like this one here, I'll show you. This is my previous account, A Day in the Life of Online Fitness Coach. That's back in the days when I was a strength coach. Good old advert. Oh my God. I should watch them, they'd pay me. There he is. This was the time in America. So this sort of editing where I would this was about music. Like if you could hear the music, you would see the editing that takes. Still drinking coffee. I was a bit fitter there. But cuts with the music and all that takes a lot of effort. Hopefully today will be your close with profits. Let's see. Ali, I've not been here for a while. Where can we read about Vanguard upgrade? I was with you at the Scruffy many moons ago. Cool. What's your name, Lordis? About the upgrades on Vanguard. So the Vanguard is at $99, so $20 a month. And you get access to all my videos, the Zoom call videos, and you get access of the chat of the Discord. It's pretty simple how it's based. It is basically a community for people that either doing repositioning or they like the way I'm trading, or people that are looking for a safe place where they can chat with traders that are trying to do the same thing. And a lot of people have taken repositioning and made it into their own, and that's even more powerful. That's something that I always talk about in my Discord, is how can you put things in place that are going to make you a better trader. Not trying to copy me, but to take ideas that I do and make it into your own. That's when you see success. That's how I found the success. Through ICT, taking ideas from ICT, taking ideas from Scruffy, bringing it all together to create a system that works for me. Hi Shiva, can I enter now in sell? Who knows? Have you done your analysis? Do you feel like this is going down? Smart trader, hello. Spelt conscious trader correctly. It's quite a hard word to spell. I always tell people, think of science, because you always think of SCI when it's science. But when you spell conscious, You never think of the SCIO. Everyone has emailed me. I remember when I did the Trading Nut interview, he took him 5 times to try and spell conscious. Plan your trade and trade your plan. Absolutely. I hope we don't just consolidate here. If that's the case, if Thursday's going to be a consolidation, then I'm definitely going to hedge the NFP event. What happened to Bitcoin? That's the chat of the where are we? Let's go to the daily. What was the high? Oh, I've deleted it. The high is 69,000. Damn. Wow. That drop though. It went down to 63. Fill that fair value gap there. To the pip, huh? Wow. How about that for ICT concepts on the Bitcoin? Boom. Bitcoin to the moon. One, two, three, 4 candles. 4 green candles. It's been a while we've had 4 consecutive green days. Okay, it happened here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how quite a lot of 4 days green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this is from the ultimate lows. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Damn, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you take this bearish here, about 9 days bullish. Very rare, but it has happened. Dun, 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 dun. Oops, just deleted Euro. Gold, still pushing. So in your opinion, NFP will be bearish for GU? I've got no idea, smart trader. No idea. I know it's going to be volatile, and I know that if we are bullish there on the pound, it's highly likely that we're going to 128. If we're bearish, it's highly likely we're going to 126 on the pound, which means positive news for the dollar. So I'm just planning to be able to manage this at 128. And I've got a monthly there at 128,200. You see, this position here, if I wasn't sleeping, would have been a nice little 30 pip move. I need to start putting pending orders when I'm going to bed. Forecasting quite bad numbers for NFP, which means it should go up. They have been missing the forecast though quite often. Just recently, they've like the PMI was a miss. Came in at 52, I think. Very rarely they get the NFP right. And if they get it right, a lot of the times you see a different reaction. Let's like the scream, guys. The stream. That's the only thing you have to do. Stream. Welcome to the subscription of Cryodon. Cryodon. That sounds like a like Jordan. Cryodon. And Chashal Kumar. Welcome. Going a bit quiet at the music as well. After the open, we're 21 minutes in. What's happening right now is we're above 127, but people don't want to push it to 128 until NFP. So we're getting this price action in between, which is, if you think of institutional, they're happy to get this price, but not a big volume. So you're getting these small transactions up and down, where they probably have, I don't know, a couple of thousands of contracts in one direction and another, but not big size. Hello Darren, there he is. Speaking of the man himself. Still short, same position, yeah. Price hasn't done much. Why don't you use stop loss? Because I physically close it if I need to. Dollars in SD. I never take stop loss for like 2-3 pips or something like that. If I was doing that, then I would definitely put a stop. But because I monitor my trade, don't need to put a stop. And the drawdown never goes to like 7k or something that I'll need to take a stop. Nice, nice, nice. Let's analyze the euro. Keep an eye on the pound dollar 0.5. We're pushing up a little bit. This is interesting. Yeah, euro looks quite bearish. Oh, 0.8. Let's have a look. Nice one, Scott. That's always good to hear. Give a look at euro. Yeah, euro looks quite bearish on like monthly, but obviously that doesn't mean that today is going to be bearish. We're back in those monthly retracements. That's the 61, I think. Check. 764. Yeah, that's the... should label this. 38, 50 and 60. We're back at the 50. I can see a push here. Obviously it never happens like that. It might do something like that. Breaking structure. Got nice little fair value gaps there. Yeah, Euro's been moving better than the pound dollar for sure, especially if you're short. if you've been long, pound dollar's been moving nicely. What do I think about Euro JPY? I don't really trade the Euro JPY. USD JPY I have traded before. SB, hello. Let's have a look on where this is. So, where I'm interested to take my last entry, it's about the 61% retracement. Yeah, the baby pips currency strength is always good. Just remember that is delayed data. Currency strength meter. Currency heat map on all time frames. Look at this, Euro quite bearish. Pound quite bearish on the day and the 4 hour, but quite bullish on the week and month. For some reason I keep thinking it's Friday today. I used to feel that when I used to do my previous work. Don't know why I'm feeling that. Probably because I've been sick all week. I haven't been to the gym all week. Damn. Good tunes there. Look at that, 9,150 subscribers, guys. We're getting closer. 10K. That's crazy, isn't it? 5-figure subscribers. Absolutely crazy. When we had 75 last year. 75 subscribers. Sometimes people, well, I think that, you know, when you're true to yourself, being honest, the goods and the bads. We've had some cool videos of multiple 5-figure months. We've had a couple of videos, the 22k loss. Oh, that was a tough one. But it's been a journey, hasn't it? We're still here. Ba, bam, ba, bam. What's my close? I'll probably close it 2,000, 2.5 grand. That's normally what I close it. You need to drink lemongrass, turmeric and fresh ginger. I have got some jamu, which is the local medicine here. It's a drink basically. It's a lot of ginger, a lot of turmeric. So I'm gonna warm up some of this. Shouldn't be drinking coffee really. TB, Yanis, if you had 200k in your bank, would you trade this way or would you use other methods? 100% I would trade my repositioning method. That works for me. Yeah, with a small account, the only difference is you just trade smaller. Trade the same way but smaller. Good news is that our swaps are positive. That's always good. So I'm not paying anything to hold these trades. It's very rare you get positive swaps. Do you know what I want to do? Where are we on the month? We are at 1%. 1%. Last year, February, we did 2.4%, I think. Let me just get my dashboard up. If we look at March, 2.6% we did last year. We're currently sitting at 1%. And we're only on the 7th of March. So this could be a very bullish close to the month. We'll see. But yeah. Let's see. If we're to do another 1.5%, it would get us to 1.3s. That would be 2%. That would be 3%. 2%, 1.287s, 1.29s. That's the worst case scenario for this month, I think. DXY is lethargic. Let's have a look. Had a gap down, filled it up in the 15-minute. It looks like we are going to hunt for that gap. Potentially the NFB tomorrow. Boom. Do you know what I want to do? I want to look at the at the S&P, SPX. Boom, 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 boom. New highs, huh? Constantly building new highs. Just buy the S&P and hold. Can't go wrong with that. So because it's at new territory, it's almost like outside. We don't know how high this can go. What we have to do is use the previous move. Good old Scraffy with his wise knowledge. Put a fib extension on there. Damn. There's no level in sight. 7, we're back on 007. So pretty much the S&P has been pushing higher quite heavily. Let's look at the dailies. There's gonna be a retraction at some point. Let's look at this. So what I'm looking at in the last push, we can see now we've had a retracement. If you take this move here to the top and you do it as a, change that to a retracement, we retraced back into the 61 and then we pushed higher. And now we've approached the 61.8 of that area. $127 is in the range. What was the pip size of this? 40. So we're in the range where we could see a little bit of retraction, but we'll see. That's hypothetical. And to test this, let's look at this. Just keep an eye on the pound. 0.5, just consolidating. Fib extension, retrace, change. Whoops. Cancel. That monthly is on the 161, even though it had a little bit of retraction, not much. It looks like the extensions are not working so much on the S&P. And I'll show you what I mean. If you did the same on the pound dollar, take, let's say, let's take this move. The high to the low. You can see how it reacts nicely to monthly levels 127, 161, 8. Whereas on the S&P, they're not aligning so much with the levels. That's why I find it hard to do the same analysis on the S&P like I would do on the pound dollar. There's so many other factors that come into indices. Someone, hello. Beverly, hello. Ricardo, hello. Another push to the upside, 0.007. What's the euro doing? Euro is negative. Pound is positive. That's interesting. We're still getting a bit pushier. This is our prediction. That we're going to trade back up into this. Don't know why it's not drawing it correctly. There we go. Get into this fair value gap. Can the Vanguard be discounted? I mean, it's pretty much cheap as peanuts at the moment. Boom, 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 boom. Your view on pound USD. If you go back, Johnny, I did a full-on analysis. Let me see where it is. I'll tell you. If you go to you go to 1 hour 18, I do a full-on analysis on the pound dollar. US oil sell. Let's see. Bitcoin, man. Crazy. Euro's pushing. Pound is slowly pushing. Hello, Geordie. Make sure you like, guys, the stream. Stream, not scream. You can scream whilst you like the stream. US pushing, trying to get into that 15 fair value gap. What's that video where you do something, do something? That's where we are with the pound dollar today. Do something. Probably need to leave it do its thing, put alerts in there, and when it actually moves, then we can do something about it. What do you guys do when you're waiting for a move? What do you do? Because I normally either jump in the pool if I feel good, or I'll watch a movie, have it in the background, or create some dashboards, work around ChatGPT, Discord. How do you kill time when you're waiting? That's the benefit of being a trader. You can do stuff whilst you're trading, right? So you can do other stuff. Imagine in my previous job, just for the next hour, I'm just gonna watch an episode of this. There we go. Speaking of which, Dave is gonna go and play football. How amazing is that? Instead of watching these little candles, just put some alerts in there and just off you go. 8 minutes to the 9 o'clock candle. Big shout out to our newest vanguards. We have Lincoln. I remember their names. It was nice to meet Lincoln yesterday on the Zoom call. And our latest vanguards are Baz Gold, Super Pineapple, which is Lincoln, and Omar, we know Omar. Talking of dashboards, wanted to ask about the ATR dashboard. Did you now? Right. I'm just looking up one of our Vanguard videos. I did analysis on. Let me find it first. Where is it? Is it not this one? Fundamental dashboard. I've got one of the presentations on the Vanguard is on fundamentals. Let's see where it is. If you're wondering what the Vanguard looks like, so you get these Zoom calls, which we get in, and I present different concepts. This one was on fundamentals and how corporate trading happens, and I'm looking for where is it? Not what I'm looking for. Yeah, I need some time for that ATR dashboard. Just basically, the thing is, that is not my priority, Abdi. So when I don't look at it, it's harder to get motivated to do it. But it is something that potentially might be useful. Just do something. So to calculate the ATR, I'm just going back to my equations. We need to, the most standard ATR is the last 14 days, isn't it? So we would have to calculate, we'd have to download all the day closes. Actually, let me think. I would need to, yeah, I need to put my thinking hat around that. Gold. Gold has been pushing. Damn, broke that. I mean, gold, how can you touch it now? It's at all-time highs. So what do you do with that? You have to wait for a retracement. Abdi, all good. I tried to replicate the dashboard which you showed us on the stream, and up to the visualization part at the end it worked. Oh, so it did work. Maybe this is a help. I couldn't make it work. So it does work or it doesn't work? Pound dollar's gonna snore us to death today. Okay, guys. I do want to make a video today, so because nothing's moving. And by the way, if you want to see how this trade is going to be playing out, make sure you go and follow me on my Instagram. That's where I'm going to be posting. I normally post at the end of the day what's happened with the trade. But make sure you follow the right person, right? Don't go on any dodgy people because they try and copy my accounts. So conscious day trader with the tick. That means I'm paying money to be verified. So don't go on anything else. There you go, I'll put it in the chat. Go and follow me there and I'll put it in my stories what we're going to be doing with this trade, how we're going to risk mitigate it. And hopefully after this live, play a little bit with my son, you can hear in the background, but I'll make a video on round numbers, so make sure you follow that. Have a good afternoon, and hopefully I feel better, and I'll be with you tomorrow, again live, to prepare for the NFP.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah. it's my time, think it's my pen ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been petty. Gotta keep on chugging, ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy, got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that, it's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up, I'm trying to get it in FT to get them when they're in hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that. I don't really hold out of books, but I'ma learn how to fix that. Some opportunities that never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving, MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no ends. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice, I did it